Last week, we had a very interesting story, that being the Scump skin controversy. In case you missed it, it was a different game out there called Off the Grid, who has dropped millions of dollars promoting their game on several creators and players, and one of their biggest advocates was Scump, who, yes, is paid to play the game, but some genius marketing out of them is they gave Scump his own customized skin with its own taglines and everything inside the game of Off the Grid. Of course, before, Call of Duty even gave Scump his own skin, which was met with a little bit of backlash because Call of Duty dropping the ball time and time again, not even giving one of their all-time greats an in-game skin while they are one of the more heavily microtransacted games on the market. And although we do know why that's a thing, as we talked about in that same video, ever since the Nick Merckx controversy with Call of Duty and them retracting his skin, Tim the Tatman advocating for said actions as well. And that was one of the biggest debacles we saw of the past year. And that has been so, time literally flies, by the way. To which we now know that Activision apparently is not interested in partnering with Call of Duty creators or streamers or pro players or some of your best all time, because if they do, well, and then you do so in controversial, that's a big no-no for their PR team, except they do partner with celebrities who also have, controversies, and that's fine because celebrities bypass everything, but we now know it's probably no longer going to be a thing of the future, to which HecZ himself has now responded and said, hey, Scump, I get it, man. I am so proud of you, but we all know that there should have been some other game out there that did this for you first. And I thought it was very well worded.
Ammo up.
But then there's there's
Back
an emote.
down. Sorry.
It's all right.
Well, we have to do it because you're not giving it to us, so we're just making shit up.
All right. Well, there's a couple emotes and shit in there. There's one where I'm sitting down. Blake was doing one yesterday. There's one in the game where you're just humping the air, and seeing myself hump the air in game was
makes you want to do it.
It was just unreal. I was like, dude, what is going on?
Well, I'll tell you what. When Neuralink gets implanted in you, and one day all of a sudden you do a move that you didn't do, it, somebody else is moving you. So fucking be wary immediately. Someone's controlling
you're on some
you.
crazy shit right there. But yeah, huge shouts out to Off the Grid. The skin turned out amazing. There's a bunch of dicks on it. All over the skin. Dude, it's just off the grid.
What did I just hear?
There's penises on the skin, just little penises all over the skin. Something like a stripper's panties, shit like that.
That's a voice line of you?
No, I didn't say that, but no, they say just a lot of off the wall things. So the game doesn't really take itself too seriously.
They call Seth Mr. Bajapanti, and
hey, makes me want to play the game.
Bajapanti.
Yeah, no, it's fun. They got a nice little community over there too. Everyone came in. They were showing love. They were showing a lot of love. So
as happy as I am for you, a different video game should have had this done a while ago.
Well, it was in the works. We know how that happened.
And I'm not going to feel too bad because Scump is definitely making the bag off this off-the-grid partnership, and I'm sure they were hoping this would be the controversy, right? It is a slam dunk marketing material. We're going to partner with one of the biggest Call of Duty X-Pro players of all time, and now streamers and content creators, has been for over a decade plus, and Call of Duty doesn't have his own skin in the game yet. It is a slam dunk for OTG to be like, yeah, let's just make his own skin, which, by the way, they've even self-admitted they were drawing they were drawing penises on his skin in the game. That is how little they oh my God. But if they could have made that Scump skin that cool, we can only imagine how cool Call of Duty could have made their own custom Scump skin and how much money people would have spent on this skin, because even people outside of the Call of Duty space, they know who Scump is. He's played with several NBA players, several professional athletes out there who would love to sit down and play Call of Duty, and the millions that could have been made by him and the franchise that unfortunately we will never see. And instead, we got really cool unicorn fart dust animations that could be Scump farting on somebody, farting gold dust on. That could be him. That could be an idea. So that was HecZ's response to all of this. What do you guys think about this? Till next time, though, break it down, all right? Drink some water and coffee, and we'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning with more gaming news. Till then, take care. Ta-ta.